Hi, this is Mark with ValueCharts.com. We were looking at potentially placing a trade today to alongside once this market, soybeans, reached the moderately undervalued valuation level, and then we expected to find some support from this downward trending line. It ended up that the market bounced off of it temporarily here and then ended up going right through it. And so what's most likely happening is we're going to go ahead and delete this top trend line here on a 60-minute basis and take a look at the daily bar charts. We're now in the moderately overvalued valuation zone according to the daily charts. Now, we were looking to buy at a daily moderately overvalued price point, which generally is not very well advised, and today that certainly ended up being the case. Now, sometimes when you're in a weather market or you're in an upward aggressive trend, you can still get continuing momentum in this situation, but I would say right now that the odds greatly favor the soybeans market going down to retest this trend line right here that it broke out of several days ago, and that would put prices right around the 1650 level. So we're talking about a potential downside here of upwards of 60 cents a bushel. So let's take a look at this market and follow this market for the next several days. In terms of trading opportunities, I would say that we might want to wait for this market, maybe even looking at a 15-minute basis here, to pop up and get into the moderately overvalued valuation zone on a 15-minute basis as we start to head down here. Or if we wanted to, we simply could sell the support level, which would be essentially the low of the daily price bar 2 days ago, which is 1704 and a quarter. So again, our price target here is probably going to be right around 1650. 1704 and a quarter would be a decent place to sell this market. And then I would say in terms of a stop, we probably can put a pretty tight stop in this. I would watch closely to see what happens when this market breaks this level. I would say that the chances of this are fairly good. One thing we could watch for in expectation of this is a downturn on the 15-minute chart in the momentum indicator. So possibly even looking at this longer term momentum indicator right up here, the MQ momentum, when this barely poked up with the last price bar, but if this turns south again on the histogram, turns red, we might even use that as our potential sell trigger and use that histogram price action to actually manage our trade. So let's take a look at this market over the next upcoming hours and days and see if this market actually pans out to correct on the downside here and retrace this point at least to this downward sloping trend line that we broke up through several days ago.